Two cousins taking different life paths discuss the highs and lows of being in your 30s, and nothing is off limits. This is Life in Your 30s. This is 30 Old, 30 Young.
Hi everyone, welcome to our Valentine's Day episode. This is the 3rd of February today. I'm in Italy as we speak.
And I am not. I am probably in Wolverhampton or somewhere just as lovely. But this is a shout out to anybody listening that hasn't got the presents yet. Sort it out. It's right around the corner. Yeah. I know you think you got time. You haven't. And it'll sneak up and all the good stuff you need to order anyway. So sort it out. But we thought we'd get into it about different Valentine's Days. How we've had it. How is it now? What's it like for you? What's it like for me?
Compared to our 20s to the 30s, how it's changed, if it's changed at all. And I've got some lovely stats and figures.
Of course you have. So I look forward to those.
I think we should kick off with some stats.
I think
everyone loves a stat, don't they?
You don't want to talk about anything else except the stats. So go for it. All right. This is going to be a stats heavy episode.
So last year, 65% of Brits celebrated.
I was meant to guess.
Oh no, don't worry. There's plenty of stats here.
Oh, good.
65% of Brits celebrated Valentine's Day, which equates to 34.8 million people, which is mad, isn't it?
What, like actively celebrated? Like they were like, we're going out for Valentine's.
They celebrated Valentine's Day, yeah.
I mean, that's valid, right?
Yeah.
I get that. That's, if anything, low. But I suppose our kids are about a third of the population.
Oh, God. Now you're really like diving in, aren't you?
Well, no, because then if a kid... Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, who's... What? Oh, right.
Like kids aren't celebrating because they don't care.
Well, I must admit, I did celebrate.
Then again, I do remember, yeah.
Yeah, I celebrated Valentine's Day. I think the first time I got a card I was in year 5. And actually, the guy took me to the cinema as well. His mum picked us up.
Oh, that's quite cute.
I know. David Abbott, that was his name. Took me to the cinema. Was it... Oh, I think it might have been... Was it Shallow Hal?
What, in year 4?
I can't remember what we watched. I watched Shallow Hal as a date. I can't remember what date that was. But yeah, when he took me to the cinema, he picked me up. His mum drove. He came to my front door. So cute.
That's very cute. Was he all dressed up?
I can't remember. But yeah.
Didn't make that much of an impression there. But that's not a bad Valentine's Day.
And I just remember getting the card.
It's classic cinema.
I remember getting the card in the playground, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I got a Valentine's Day card!"
God, I think my mum always used to have to write one for me.
Oh, that's sweet. That's nice.
Of course, yeah, because she knew none would come in, so I had to wait. But yeah, did you ever have like a thing at school where like they would kind of like not force Valentine's on everyone, but like they would make it like a whole, like we had the roses at school?
Well, like you went to a private school. They couldn't afford that kind of stuff. It was
the enterprise. The enterprise group invested in roses and made everyone buy them, and then you got to send out the roses. And they walked around like in Mean Girls, right? They would walk around and instead of giving and they did candy canes as well, but they would give out roses to people, and obviously people would end up with absolute stacks, and I'd be like, nope.
We didn't do that. We did it at work. I remember that, you could write a card and put it in. And I think that time I had like 8 Valentine's Day cards.
At work?
Yeah, it was DHL, that was, yeah.
What, for
when I was in the office.
The other 364 days of the year, they're like, no, interpersonal relationships. But then that day, they're like, go on, everyone. Who do you fancy?
It was so funny. But here's another stat.
Okay.
Right. How much do you reckon the average expenditure is on gifts that people spend for Valentine's Day?
£125.
Oh, no.
The average?
Yeah, well, yeah, like how much?
Like, is it the first Valentine's?
Per person, like what, a person would spend on average.
That's what I'm saying. So, because like the first one, you'll always go big dog and you'll always like lavish them with gifts. And then as the years go on, the gifts get smaller and smaller and smaller. So that's what I'm saying. On average, it starts off quite expensive.
Sorry, Brie.
She's fine. She gets it. Every day is Valentine's Day for Brie, so she's not worried about it. But yeah, okay, fine. It's 300 quid.
No, that's what I would normally spend.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking you go for a nice meal and you get a couple of presents and that's it.
No, it's actually 50 quid.
Oh.
Cheapskates or what?
That does make sense.
What are you going to buy for £50?
Plenty of stuff for 50 quid.
Like what?
Yeah, well, you just do more sentimental things, don't you? You don't necessarily have to get them jewellery, because I think that's a bit like outdated now. You can kind of go for...
It's never outdated.
Something that they... I don't know, like everyone loves a Nando's. There you go. Job done.
Yeah.
50 quid.
Who do you reckon spends more, men or women, on my little stat?
Men.
Yeah, they do. Only by a couple of pounds more.
But that's the patriarchy, innit?
£59 for men and £51 for women.
What? 50. Okay, threw me then. There's too many numbers floating around. No, I get that, because like that's the whole thing that we're men are expected to pay for the day. I mean, how many?
Yeah.
How many what men would spend if they weren't asked is a completely different number. We're looking at around 15, 20 quid, I reckon, if we weren't like, come on, sort it out. Or if we hadn't have heard what our mates in new relationships had got their girlfriends, we have to go, oh, fucking hell, why have you done that? Now we've got to do this and this and this to keep up.
Yeah, no.
Because I know you women talk. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, that's it, isn't it?
So we can't get away with anything. We're always going to hear what our new girlfriend gets, and we've got to step up to the plate.
But guess how much as an economy was spent just for Valentine's Day, which is mad.
Well, I'm going to use your stats against you.
Go on then.
And I'm going to go, it's 50 quid on average times 60 million people, which is 300 million pounds.
No.
Okay. Well, £3 billion.
1.5 billion.
Yeah,
There's 34.8 million who are celebrating, not 60. Just in case the listeners got confused as well in all my numbers.
Oh, so my maths would have worked if I'd done it right.
Well done.
Well, there we go. The
Private
average.
education worked.
Well, it didn't. But yeah, the reasoning was there. The math did not pay off.
But 1.5 billion.
There you go. Look at that. These blue cheap cards are helping the economy.
I know. Okay, what's the percentage? So, yeah, what's the percentage of people who stay at home celebrating?
Oh, low tide these days. It's got to be, I'd say at least half. At least half.
You're close, actually. Not too far off.
It's got to be.
62% of people spend time at home.
Yeah.
24% obviously like watching movies. Don't know what the rest are doing if it's just 24% watching movies. 24% choose to dine out, and 4%, I'll be in this club. I'm in the 4% club. Attend events or travelled for the occasion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're not. If Brie went to me, oh yeah, we should go somewhere for Valentine's. I'm like, actually, to be fair, it's a bit different because it is our anniversary.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, you wedding?
No. Oh, okay. Our initial
dating.
Our initial dating anniversary was
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is when we were official.
Oh, that's cute.
We became official after a terrible date on Valentine's Day. Yeah.
Why? What happened?
I think we'd both had horrendous days, and we were just like a bit snippy with each other, and throughout the entire meal we were just like not really talking, blah blah blah. But then we ended up driving home, and it was like minus 20 or something stupid in Indianapolis, and I got a flat tire, but I was dropping Brie off, and so I thought it was just a quick drop, and then I was going to see her to the door and then go. So I was in shorts and flip flops. Right. So I just ran out to the car. Oh, God. And so I'm changing the tyre, minus 20, shorts and flip-flop, freezing.
So how did you end up in a relationship?
I think because, I don't know, every time I went back into the car to try and feel my hands again, because the car was running while I was doing this, so I left the heat on so I could lean in, warm myself up again, go back out and sort the car. Right. We kept having like a little giggle and a little bit of a laugh about it, and it didn't seem like as bad a situation as we were in, even though we were on the side of a shitty road in a shitty area. Yeah, so and then after that, I texted that night and saying like, I don't know. We just had a chat about it and became official that day, even though it was coming off the back of a terrible date.
Oh God, that's so funny, isn't it? Yeah, but it sounds romantic because it's in America.
Not everything's romantic. You trust me, the area we were in was not romantic.
Oh, really?
Absolute dive. Well, the fact that I was driving and I didn't even realise I had a flat tyre because of how bad the road was. Potholes the size of cars. It was ridiculous. So, but yeah, we became official. And then, so I guess we kind of do stuff for Valentine's Day because it's the anniversary, not because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but you would go away, wouldn't you?
No.
You would never go away for Valentine's Day.
No, because why?
Because it's an excuse to do something.
You don't need an excuse to do things. You just go do it.
Yeah, no, but it's just
Why are you
like...
going to make excuses? Who are you making excuses for?
It's not an excuse, but it's just like... It's like your birthday, right?
Right.
You always do something on your birthday, don't you?
No,
and people...
no.
Okay, well, I do.
I think because I'm such
And you've got kids. I'm testing Uncle David can have the kids. You can go away for the weekend.
Yeah, but because I'm
Lovely stuff.
I'm the type of person who's kind of like instant gratification.
Yeah.
If Brie and I want to do something, we kind of just organise to do it when the next convenient moment is. We don't go, oh, let's do that for that distant holiday. We'll go, should we just do it this weekend? So we kind of have like mini Valentine's days and dates throughout the year.
So it's just like,
it's
not bothered.
When the day comes about, yeah, we'll cook a nice little meal and have, and stuff like that. But we won't go and do anything too crazy for it. And that's married life. Christ.
No, as long as you're happy, it doesn't matter what you do. And what was your Valentine's Day like in your 20s compared to now? Do you reckon you've changed over the years?
Well, no,
not?
I'm going to repeat myself because obviously I've been with Brie for a decade. So I had one Valentine's without her in my 20s. Because I've been with her since I was 21.
Oh, 21?
Yeah, we've been together 10 years.
Bloody hell.
So yeah,
Gosh.
because I moved to America when I turned 21. I made sure I was 21 when I got there because obviously otherwise you can't drink. So,
of course.
So literally got there.
Yeah.
21 of September, and then met Brie in February. So and then since then, basically. So yeah, my Valentine's Day, they probably got cheaper. Yeah, because I think like I was saying before, any new boyfriend, I got a little bit carried away with Valentine's and Christmas and all that.
So you did used to do stuff that was different. There you go.
Yeah. But then you wear them down over the years and, lower the bar or convince them that, something sentimental is better than something expensive.
What does Man v Fat mean to you?
Lose weight and enjoy a game of football.
Mental health, camaraderie.
Friends, football, fat loss.
Reverse my diabetes.
Big, sweaty, fun.
Life-changing football.
Better and healthy lifestyle.
Good competitive sport.
Teamwork, banter and weight loss.
Create a winning mentality to lose fat.
Hard work, regime and football.
It means sustainable weight loss.
Don't let the boys down and don't let yourself down.
Man v Fat. Weigh, play, lose, win.
So what were yours like in your 20s? Did you, your 20s, were you majority single for them, majority in a relationship for them? Wow. How did it land?
I was in relationships most of my 20s. In fact, nearly all of my 20s.
Oh, so we're in the same boat then?
Yeah.
Well, we're in the same boat, like in a relationship for every single one of them.
Yeah, I was. I'm just trying to think. I think, pretty much all of my 20s I was in a relationship, so now you're kind of flipping it. You're having your single 30s rather than your single 20s. Yeah, but it's like I'm a Libra, and Libras are very like romantic at heart. They are all about like love. It's like it's the what's it called? It's a horoscope of love, isn't it? So when it comes to when it comes to relationships and stuff and Valentine's Day, my friends used to take the piss out of me because they're like, oh, Charlotte, you can tell you're not like married and stuff, because I always used to like go away and always do like, like good things for Valentine's Day. That's funny. You can tell you're not married because you enjoy Valentine's Day and you do good things on Valentine's Day. That's what they say to me. Saying. That's literally what they all said to me. What a shining recommendation of marriage. No, but that's what they used to say. They used to laugh at me. And I remember once, like the nicest thing someone's actually done, I've had quite a few nice Valentine's Days actually. Go on, get gushy with it. One of them was, so one of my ex-boyfriends, we were friends before we got into a relationship, and we used to go for these walks, and he ended up doing like a treasure hunt around this whole walk. Oh, cute. And at the end was like a watch at the end, and I thought that was like very thoughtful and quite sweet. But yeah, Valentine's Day now is just, I remember when I was obviously in my 30s, and that's when I've been like on this whole like journey and stuff. And I'm trying to think of how I was at the beginning, because like right now, as a 35-year-old woman who is single, spinster, I am like not bothered by it at all. Like I don't even feel like, I'm like, oh, I wish I was with someone or anything, because I just feel so literally content and happy. Do you get any comments?
Do you get anybody asking like, what are you going to find someone before Valentine's Day?
No, because all the people who used to do that, I just don't have them in my life anymore.
Fair enough.
Like literally, the ones that always try and that make you think that you're not okay on your own. Like, I just can't be arsed with it. But now I just feel like I'm just totally in my own little world, and I just feel like just happy.
Yeah, you're probably in like it's
rare to feel like that.
No, but it's like
I think
the way society is now is kind of lined up quite nicely for you, because it has become way more of a norm over the past like 10 years for people just to be like, I just don't want a relationship right now, and not everyone's like to be on them all the time about like, oh yeah, but you need to settle down, you need to do this. Like when I think about you being single, I don't think, oh god, she needs to get married. Doesn't even enter my. You are your own person.
See, since I've been on this whole journey, there's been times where people have said that to me constantly, like, why are you not getting with someone? Why are you not settling down? And saying all this stuff to me.
Why are you bothered?
I'm not.
No, not you. Why are they bothered?
Because it's just, I don't know, but some people are, aren't they?
They just like, they want to fix someone else because, I don't know, something else is broken in their life, or what's going on?
Or maybe, you know.
To look inward? Are they trying to be single? Are they trying to get out there?
What does man v fat mean to you?
Lose weight and enjoy a game of football.
Mental health camaraderie.
Friends, football, fat loss.
Reverse my diabetes.
Big, sweaty, fun.
Life-changing football.
Better and healthy lifestyle.
Good competitive sport.
Teamwork, banter and weight loss.
Create a winning mentality to lose fat.
Hard work regime and football.
It means sustainable weight loss.
Don't let the boys down and don't let yourself down.
Man v fat. Weigh, play, lose, win.
Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. On this side, where I am right now, there has been times where I think maybe like in the past, it's like, right, Valentine's Day, I'm going to celebrate all on my own and I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to give myself the same kind of love. And that's when I bought the Tiffany & Co bracelet. I was in that like £400 club mark that I spent on a present.
You were skewing the figures.
I literally, but now I just don't even feel like I need to do anything, not even for myself. I don't know if it's because I've just bought myself a trip to Italy going skiing, which I'm going next week.
That's why, because you're giving yourselves treats like, you're not waiting for the big day.
Exactly. I actually think that's probably what it is,
For sure.
But I do know there's a lot of people out there who would probably feel on a day, they would feel upset. They're like, they want to be in a relationship. They want to have someone spoiling them. But I think you just got to like look at it a different way. It's like, I'm 35. Say this is my timeline of my life. Right now I'm here and I'm literally in the best time of my life right now.
Okay.
And it's like, next year or the year after I could meet someone and they could be the one and I could spend this part of my life, which is the rest of my life, with them. So like this bit now is just so important to just fully just be so grateful and thankful that I am where I am today. And I honestly do feel very lucky. And I think I always wanted to get to this place in my life where I found happiness within, and I've actually found it. It's incredible. It really is. Yeah.
Yeah. And so anyone saying like, well, obviously I know you don't hear it anymore because you've kicked them out, but like, anyone who's that asked about your relationship, whether you're in one or not, they seem to mind their own business. I think get on with their own life, sort out their own problems. Why they come in at you?
Coming knocking at the door.
Yeah, grow up, sort your own stuff out. Because there's obviously something going on. If you're judging someone who's
some people don't like it, do they? It's like sometimes if someone's unhappy, they want someone else to join them in the boat, don't they, of unhappiness?
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I'm here, I'm free, I'm single, I can do what the hell I want. And it's like some people, it's not a nasty thing that they do, but they probably want you to be in the same boat as them because they want you to be, living the kind of life that they're living, so they don't feel like they're missing out on anything, because probably they do. Especially if they've not done their whole journey and everything.
Oh, of course, yeah. Especially if they settled down from like really young with it as well, and they've been in the same relationship for absolutely ages. They're probably looking and like, oh god, no, she needs to be in a relationship like I am, so she can see. I don't. So like a kind of a backwards thing. They're upset in their own relationship, and they want you to go through it with them. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but they might
People
not.
are weird,
But yeah, I think Valentine's Day. I do love it. Like, you know, when you see on Facebook and the things that people do, I love it. I do like to romanticise life a bit, and it is quite, you know. Or you not, but do you get a bit like the ick sometimes?
I don't get the. I mean, I'm not a big PDA guy anyway. To be fair, so like, and Facebook sharing on Facebook, like dinner with this one, special night with this one. That's just it. That's just social media PDA for me. It's just gross.
Yeah, like you've got to prove a point or stuff.
Yeah, you just see this girl and she's, you know, sharing like dinner with this one. You just look at this guy looks like a thumb, and you're like, okay, sure, if that's a choice you want to make.
Yeah.
So it's interesting what people share, and obviously a lot of it is just a brag. It's just to purely show like how much they got that year for Valentine's Day. It's like, okay, we get it. You know, we know why you're doing it. You're not doing it for, you know, because you got to shout from the rooftop how much you love that person. You just want to show us the new whatever you got, the new jewellery, the new watch, the new blah, blah, blah.
I must
after
admit,
a little treasure hunt.
Do you know what? I would be quite interested when I do get into a relationship, how it will be like not the new Charlotte, but the new Charlotte. Like, because in the past, I've always been like, right, we need to do something really special. It's Valentine's Day. And I'd love to know what I'd be like now. Because when I was in a relationship 2 years ago, I was happy in this relationship, and it got to Valentine's Day, and he'd just been working away. I think he got back that evening, and you know, we didn't book any weekends away or anything like that. Okay, we'd just been in London the month before.
Okay,
but we didn't book anything, and I was fine with that. I was happy. I was like, yeah, let's just get like Marks and Spencer food. No, just because he'd been so busy at work, so busy. He'd just come back from a business trip on Valentine's Day, and yeah, we didn't really, and I was happy with that. So it's a funny one, isn't it? I think it just depends however you feel. It doesn't matter if it looks right to other people, if it doesn't. And I just feel sorry for the people who get let down, who, you know, don't get made to feel special. So if you're in a relationship and, you know, say if you're quite living like a busy life and you've got kids, for instance, and you've got, let's face it, kids are...
They're a time suck.
They didn't ruin everything. I'm sorry, that came out completely wrong.
No, it's true. No,
but you're very like enwrapped around the kids, aren't you? So when it comes to you time, and you're quite blessed because you've got your parents who are very supportive and stuff. But there is some people who don't have that at all.
Of course, yeah.
And it's like, you know, Valentine's Day, I think it's important just to give that other person, even if it's just to do something thoughtful, like write them a nice card, write them a little note, even cook them some breakfast. Just take the time to tell them how much they mean to you and how grateful you are and how much you love them. And I think it is nice to do that.
Yeah, but I always think if you're hoping for that on Valentine's Day and you don't get it and you're not expecting something like that on Valentine's Day, you're probably not getting it the rest of the year, and there's something else going on, you know? Yeah,
but some people just aren't that way inclined, are they?
What, to show a little bit of affection to their partner and give them like a...
I mean, I
there's
wouldn't...
bigger problems. I'm saying if you're fingers crossed that you're going to get some words of affirmation from your partner one day of the year, Christ, what are they doing the other 364?
No, but I'm just saying if you're busy, if you've got kids and you know it's stressful...
It's busy, but you can always...
I know you should do it.
You can always send a text. You can always, do a little...
Oh, 100% I get it. Like, I wouldn't put up with it personally because I feel unloved.
Yeah, I mean, Brie wouldn't put up with it. She'd tell me. She'd be like, we've got to set some time aside.
Yeah.
Simple as. Early on with the kids, we'd during our conversations, we'd remind each other that we both still exist and we're both still people and we both still need some sort of attention, and we'd reconvene because you kind of have to. And at one point, you do have to kind of pencil in a moment. So, shall we just, tomorrow night, once the kids are down, shall we just sit and just bedrock together? Or shall we just sit and just watch 20 episodes or something? Just to, even if we're not doing anything, we're just sat there together, enjoying it. And just having that time. Yeah, carve out that time. But if they're not carving out the rest of the year, they're not going to carve out for your Valentine's Day, are they?
I know, but this is a time where you don't, even if something is not... If somebody doesn't do that the whole year, you can still change.
For one day?
No, but I'm saying you could start now.
The bar is low, isn't it, ladies? Jesus Christ.
I know, but there is some women out there who aren't treated right.
Exactly.
And there's some men who are out there who aren't treated right.
Get out of there,
And there is
then.
some people, yeah, but it's just because, they just don't, like, either the guys or the women don't put the effort in. And I'm just saying.
But like we said on this podcast many times, if someone's not putting the effort in,
100, I'm like.
walk away from that shit.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to work on it first. Like, say if there's just a busy life or something.
Okay.
Sometimes you do have to work on it. I'm just saying Valentine's Day is a day where you do, right, you've actually got to think about each other. It's a day to just show the love.
Okay. I've got an idea then, as an exercise, because it's the 3rd, it's the 3rd of February right now. When this comes out, it's the 3rd of Feb. Don't remind your inconsiderate partner that Valentine's Day is coming up, and just see what they do off their own backs. And if they don't step up to the plate, leave them. That's what I'm saying. If they don't step up by themselves, because there's a lot of people that will hold someone's hand to show them the way to make someone feel better.
Yeah.
So they will like remind them that Valentine's Day is coming up, hint what they might like, or just straight up tell them what they want. I would really like this and this for Valentine's Day. Don't forget it's coming up. Oh, I put it in the Amazon basket. It's right there. Just, I've done that. That is, you can get that M&S if you want to get that food I like. That is at M&S. Just like you walk them to the door. You take the horse to water, right?
Yeah.
See what they do by themselves. See if they step up to the plate by themselves. If they don't, get out. Because they're clearly not stepping up in any other aspect either. Because the bar is low, and we keep pushing it lower and lower and lower.
I mean, no, you don't want to go too low, do you?
That's what I'm saying. People keeps getting, like, and the lower, it's weaponized incompetence, right? That's the thing you hear a lot about in men.
Yeah.
Is if they do something so terribly,
they won't have to do it again.
They won't have to do it again, because it's almost like it's just easier to do it myself.
Yeah.
So if the man like always does shit at Valentine's Day, every time Valentine's Day comes around, it's going to get lower and lower and lower before the woman just goes, I'm not expecting a single thing.
See, and
then he can bring her a card and she'll lose her mind and think that she's hit the jackpot, when really it's just the bar is low.
Yeah, but if men are being like that, come on. Or if a woman's being like that, come on. Because everyone deserves the best, don't they? They do.
Yeah, I know.
So I wouldn't put up with anything less. I would literally just stay on my own where I'm happy.
That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do get what you mean, but...
Just a little exercise, a little social experiment. Don't remind your husbands about
there's going to be
special
some arguments.
occasions.
There's going to be some arguments.
Sometimes it's needed. Sometimes we've all been in, what do you call it, autopilot for too long. Let's have a little wake up. See what happens.
Yeah.
Mass breakups on February 15th.
Honestly, gosh.
There probably is anyway, because...
it would definitely cause... If someone's not happy in a relationship, Valentine's Day highlights that.
And also, going the complete other way, if you're completely delusional about everything you're going to get for Valentine's Day, and you've got like a huge head in the clouds that you're going to have like a massive 80s film montage moment where they're going to blow your mind and sweep you off your feet with a bloody flash mob, calm that down as well. So let's meet in the middle somewhere. Let's bring it all in, set the bar in the middle, and then everyone will be a lot happier.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Running down the middle. That's it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Treats throughout the year. Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but sometimes if you do live a busy life, it is a day just, where they can check in with each other.
Sure.
Exactly. And just have a day where it's an excuse, they don't have babysitters normally, they could get people to babysit because Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it puts a bit of fire up
me and my
your
wife
arse.
need to go spend some time together.
Is it fire up your ass? Fire in your belly?
Yeah.
Kick in the arse? I don't know.
Something like that,
Kick in the belly. I don't know. Anyway, that's where I'm at with Valentine's Day. I think, people need to step up, but also some people need to calm down.
Yeah. I must admit, if I was celebrating Valentine's Day and they didn't put any thought in it, and I could just tell they didn't care, I'd be done. That'd be it. I'd be gone. I would.
Oh, Brie would have left ages ago if I didn't get the task.
Absolutely. Yeah, no.
Speaking of which, I haven't actually got her anything for Valentine's Day this year. Not the 3rd of Feb, so I got bags of time.
14th.
No, but
wait,
this is coming out on the 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I got loads of time to think of something. But other than that is my idea with Valentine's Day. That is my big old social experiment. So I want to hear if anyone puts their husband to the test or boyfriend to the test.
Please.
I don't want to break up any families. But I just want to highlight people who aren't stepping up. That's it.
It is mad though, isn't it? Like, I've never been in a relationship where a guy has literally put no effort in at all.
Well, there you go.
Never.
And has it been that they've... Well, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah.
Look at you. That's good. That's just... Didn't need to flex on everyone in such a way, Charlotte. Soz. I've actually only been in a relationship where they put in so much effort, so...
No, I'm not saying
it's a bit too much.
No, I'm not saying that.
All the lonely people, it's Valentine's Day. Charlotte's never had a bad one, so...
Wait, no, I haven't, no.
Enjoy crying into your discounted chocolates on the 15th of Feb.
I mean, what? Who? Single people
all the lonely people.
All the lonely people. It means you don't have to share your chocolate. Fucking...
No, the next day. It's all on sale, isn't it?
Stop it.
It's all on sale. Go down, 15th of Feb, fill your boots.
Yeah. So...
You had any shit Valentines? No, you've had good ones, haven't you?
I mean, talking about shit
all
Valentine's
amazing,
Day,
right?
They've been amazing, but there's been times where it's, I don't know, where you're just not really feeling the relationship. There's been times where I've got towards the end of a relationship and I'm like, I'm not feeling this anymore. I just don't want to be with you. This is all fate.
Well, yeah, because it's Valentine's Day falls weirdly after Christmas, doesn't it? So if you're out of the... I think Radio 1 used to do a thing called like the relationship transfer window. So once you got to about December 1st, you basically, if you were in a relationship with someone, you kind of had to stay in that relationship at least through Christmas, because you can't dump someone on Christmas.
Yeah.
But then if you didn't dump them pretty much immediately into the new year, you can't dump them that much. You'll have a Valentine's Day gift already. You've kind of got to stay with them.
See, just
into
January.
Valentine's Day.
January is the worst time for
dumping.
For breaking up.
I get that.
It's when the rental property shoots through the roof.
Yeah, I bet, because people have stayed with their partners so they can get the Christmas gift and also offload the Christmas gift they bought for the partner. And they don't want to have to fork out for a Valentine's gift, so they might as well bin them off about Jan 15th. So, sorry anybody who's gone through a recent breakup, because...
Yeah, but it's not sorry.
They didn't want to fork out the average 50 quid for you.
Yeah, but do you know what? If they've just gone through a breakup, I'm excited for you. You're free. You're single. Do what you want. Go and have fun.
Go have a meal for one.
Life.
Go to the cinema by yourself.
Just go and get loads of chocolate. Get a takeaway.
Get a fat
order loads
steak.
of food. Put a really good cheesy film on that's just really good. Get the blanket and just enjoy it. Or buy yourself a present. Spend that money that you would on someone else and spend it on yourself. Get the bracelet, get the watch, as long as you can afford it. Don't go into debt.
Pop on a true crime podcast,
I don't know about that. It's not very,
Oh, yeah. Get nice and snuggly.
Well, you'll floats your boat.
You'll feel much better in your single relationship if you hear about someone being killed in another one, You'll just feel better.
Yeah, but...
at least I'm not that person.
Yeah, but you know what? I would love to change people's perspective on being single. It's so funny because it's just like, you just said...
Right, I'll do it.
Yeah, but you just said... No, you were just like, feeling sorry for yourself, the single. No. Do you know how lucky people are?
I said...
Who are single? Do you know how lucky people are who are single? People don't even realise it when they're single, how lucky they are.
I think it's how recently they have become single, or how long they have also been. You got the two ways. You either got you're freshly single and you're like, oh, fuck, life shit, or you've been single for decades and you're like, what the fuck's wrong with me? Why does no one love me? But then you've got the in-between bit where you are yourself and you're happy with yourself and you're enjoying yourself.
No, because you can be happy at the beginning, the end, and the middle.
Nah.
You can.
Fresh off getting 100%.
Dumped. Yeah.
You like, do you
know? Oh, wow. Yeah. No, actually, okay. I've only been dumped once.
And how was it? Was it great? Was it the best time ever?
I was pretty gutted. I remember going in the park and crying. I was very upset.
But it's meant to be a really happy time.
But then I'm like, well, life is going to wait and it's just not my time yet.
What, you were just crying in the park and then you just went, it's not my time, and then you...
Pulled myself together pretty quickly, yeah.
Did you?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I don't stay...
Oh, you do the Beyonce wallow. I think she gives herself... If she something
a day,
bad
give myself a day, that's it, done.
Nice.
I let it out, get it all out, and I'm like, right, let's look at the beauty of this situation.
And then what do you do?
Crack on and be like, right, okay, cool, yeah.
Open Tinder. Come on then, lads.
No, because you don't have to go back on Tinder. Yeah. You just like...
I mean, that would be the first port of call. I don't know, whichever dating app it would be, it would have to be, straight back on. You got to look at what's going on out there.
No.
Yeah, I think
it depends what you want to do. You can do, can't you? Me personally, no.
Yeah, I'm too much of in need of validation, so I would, need someone to, tell me how amazing I am, and they would have
tell
to
it yourself.
No,
You can.
too much self-doubt. I gotta, if I don't believe it myself, how am I going to convince myself that I'm saying it?
Oh gosh,
That's why I'm in a relationship. So Bree can tell me, so I don't have to sort it out myself. Yay, and vice versa.
Yeah, but I think you guys are all right though. There is some though that are very toxic relationships, and I do feel I feel so sorry for those either men or women who are in those right now.
Yeah,
like I do, especially on Valentine's Day.
Well, yeah, because it's just I don't even know how to attack that really. Because
it highlights it, doesn't it? But then there's some people who are really happy. Now, here's one for you.
People are getting love bombed right now.
Do you reckon if you were truly happy, you'd be celebrating Valentine's Day? Let's flip on its shoulders.
What, you mean?
It's like me, for instance, when it came to Valentine's Day, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to spoil myself with so much love, when now I don't feel like the need to do it. I'm just like...
Maybe because you're more just seeing it like as another day. It is what it is. It's a day for couples, and that's fine. So if you're in a couple, celebrate. If you're not, don't bother. But not don't bother and be sad about it. Just don't bother because it's not for you.
See, I was thinking about this, but the only thing is, obviously, I'm going to Italy and I'm spending quite a lot of money on that.
You're going to Italy?
Yeah.
No way.
But, and then I was thinking, if I wasn't going there, would I be doing something? I think I probably would. I probably would take Maisie away. Because on Valentine's Day, I'm so good. Like, the people around me, I'm going to show them how much I love them. It doesn't have to be a romantic thing. It can just be like just being grateful for the people you've got around. Honestly, I'm gonna take Maisie she's going to Pets at Home. I'm going to treat her some new toys. Go on, babes, treat yourself. What do you want?
But
oh God, I've got a really bad thing she did the other day.
What?
I was in Pets at Home, and I was buying her a new lead-in collar. And anyway, walking past this clothes. She starts peeing against a dog coat. I'm like, Maisie, what are you doing? I have to buy this stupid dog coat because she's peed against. She hasn't. She's doing a proper handstand, weeing against this. Yeah, when she wees, sometimes she's a handstand. She'll go on her front paws and lift her bum up in the air, and yeah, she's.
Sure, she's peeing on her own face.
No, it's funny. Next time she does it, I'll record it.
Oh,
but yeah, so Valentine's Day, enjoy everyone. If you're single, spoil yourself. Do something nice. Buy yourself something
It's just another
lovely.
day, you lonely fucker.
Stop it. It's an excuse to treat yourself.
I'm not doing anything else.
If you're in a relationship, either celebrate it or don't. It's up to you.
No, try and celebrate. And if they don't celebrate with you, get out of that relationship. Leave them. They're useless.
If you're not happy, exactly.
Yeah,
if you're not
get out.
happy...
Leave them now, so you don't have to buy a present.
Fuck them off. Yeah. Get rid. See you later.
Charlotte's just trying to get more people to join the single brigade.
No, I just want more people.
Leave.
I just want more people to be happy. That's all I care about is people being happy. That's literally it. If I could sprinkle magic on everyone, magic dust, just make them happy within their own skins, I'd love that.
If you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else, you know?
Well, yeah. There is actually a quote I love every single Valentine's Day, and I do love it so much. It was on Forbes where I saw it. But whether it's being able to love yourself or being loved, if you have love, I believe you can do anything. And it is so true. It's so true, though. It's literally so true. Anyway, guys, have a great Valentine's Day. We're over and out. We're done for the day now. And we will catch you very soon. Thank you so much for listening. Send us any stories to our DMs on 30 old, 30 young of anything that you've got where your
bad stories?
I'd like to hear anything. We'll shout them out. And also,
if anybody does dump their significant others because of what they've heard on this podcast, let us know, because I'd like to know what damage we've done.
He's on one today.
I'm using the platform for the greater good. If he's shit, get out. That's it.
Absolutely.
The bar is so low.
If you are not happy, absolutely. Change your lives. It's Valentine's Day.
If you don't step up, step out. Actually, no, step out means cheat, doesn't it?
No, step out. Step out of the relationship.
If you don't step up, step out.
Absolutely. Go live your best life. Find someone else. Find someone else like yourself who can treat yourself better.
Exactly.
Done. Welcome to the club.
See you next week, single people.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thanks for listening. We know time is precious, and we thank you for yours. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.